Time to get my wee machine going here and get me that last trinket before that dark elf lass grabs it.
That stupid dwarf again. This is slowly turning into a running non-gag. But okay, let's cut it short. These incredibly long intro and outro sequences are gonna drive people crazy. Narrator, what do I have to do?
Now that's such a direct question. Talia had to reach the Stone of Finitude before the Dwarf Queen could grab it. The latter had procured a modern mining machine.
Oi! What's wrong now? What's wrong with the damn thing now? Hello? Maintenance? The drill isn't working. What? Yeah! I already tried turning it off and on, you jokers. Oh, wait a minute. I was wrong. It was just the plug that was loose. Someone must have unplugged it while cleaning. Okay, not another word about it. Let's move on.
Well, you see, the dwarves had a powerful drill. Now, where were we?
Okay, all right. I think I know what to do. We dig out the stone. Consider it done.
I'm getting the feeling you're out to take my job right now.
Let's go, creatures. Get those pickaxes ready. Dig your way to the stone and refill my cocktail glass.
The horrible evil's smartest little snots had got together and determined the fastest way to the Stone of Finitude. However, it led through both stone and greystone, which necessitated some important little snot research. The glorious evil had used research to improve its little snot's tools. These could now effortlessly dig through stone and rock. You have unearthed a new area in the dungeon. The dwarves' drill had already traveled a quarter of the way to the Stone of Finitude. The digging evil had dug up some dwarves. These protected an ancient relic of the recently deceased Dwarf King Grimly. If Talia and the experimenting evil got their hands on it, they could use it to briefly make the underground visible.
That sounds incredibly practical. I hope we can take that thing with us into the next missions when we're done.
Unfortunately, it was impossible to move because it was powered by dark matter, which was so heavy that no one could lift it.
That was clear. Whatever. Onward, creatures! Beat the dwarves to a pulp! Grab that thing and read the user manual so I don't have to.
The dwarven relic from King Grimly was now in the clutches of Talia and the conscienceless evil. From now on, it would be possible for them to lift the veil of darkness in the dungeon for a short time. The exposing evil used the ancient dwarven relic and made an area of the underground visible. Who knows what might lie hidden there? The drill's energy dropped to an alarmingly low level. With so little energy, it made very, very slow progress. A new area has been unearthed in the dungeon.
Unplug the charging cord from my drill so you can charge a damn radio? Boy, I need an energy shipment here, lads. And I mean, as of yesterday. So get your arses in gear.
While that stupid dwarf bitch is busy whining, we can just head on over and pick up the Stone of Finitude. Forward, creatures! Dig those rocks, dig those tunnels, and collect dwarf beards as trophies.
dwarves continue to spread throughout the underground. The relic revealed another area in the dungeon. The researching evil had improved the Little Snot's tools. Henceforth, they would even be able to dig through Greystone. Your little snots have dug up a spider. Area of the dungeon has been discovered. clever evil had already improved his little snot's tools so that they could dig through the rock almost effortlessly. Splendid. The Dwarven relic lifted the fog of war. You have unearthed a new area in the dungeon. Your little snots have dug into a spider nest. The glorious evil had used research to improve its little snot's tools. Greystone would no longer pose a problem. You have unearthed a new area in the dungeon.
Oi! Where's my energy resupply, lads? This great bloody drill is now fitted with a hand crank.
The relic revealed another area in the dungeon. Your army has just decreased in size due to death. You have unearthed a new area in the dungeon. Enemies are the little snot-wasting evil had its workers digging brimstone. With a bada boom, bada bang, the rock vanished and set off a chain reaction. An artifact was discovered in the dungeon. You dug into a spider room. The bonus-grabbing evil had stored an artifact in order to unleash its powers. Talia, the lethargic evil, had let one of the energy shipments reach the Dwarven Drill. Bursting with energy, it now worked even faster.
That won't happen again. Come on, creatures. Breaking stuff is our thing. Let's start with the damn energy shipments.
Oi, finally! Time to dig my way through this stuff down there. Off you go, Drill!
The Dwarven Drill was once again charged with energy and made its way towards the Stone of Finitude.
Oi! What was that? Did I run over another ogre? Damn blind spot.
Another energy shipment had reached the Dwarves' Drill. A new area has been unearthed in the dungeon. One of your creatures has died. The Dwarves' Drill unceasingly neared the Stone of Finitude. By now, it had already covered more than half the distance. Your army has just decreased in size due to death. Oh. The Dwarves' Drill ran out of power and stopped working.
Take that, you worm!
You have lost a creature forever. Oh. Enemies have entered the dungeon. Your little snots have dug up a spider. Spiders are eating your gobblers. Your army has just decreased in size due to death. One of your creatures has died. Several energy shipments set out to fill the drill. enemies are in the dungeon. One of your creatures has died.
Stupid race. It would be much easier if we just went over to the dwarves, punched them in the head, and then stood over them.
Your army has just decreased in size due to death. Another energy shipment had reached the dwarves' grill. Another energy shipment had reached the dwarves' drill. Another energy shipment had reached the dwarves' drill. your creatures has died.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Payday. Oh. The dwarves' drill was already outrageously close to the Stone of Finitude. The sluggish evil would now have to act urgently if it wanted to reach its destination before the dwarves. Oh.
There we have it. Finally, I have seen all 7 dragon nonsense. 5 infinity stones of finitude.
Psst, we don't want to get sued again. Anyway, Talia and the Happy Evil now had all 5 stones of finitude. This brought them one big colossal step closer to Tenos's destruction.
Exactly. Now we just quickly insert them into the gauntlet and then we can get this show started. Somehow I lost the spear I was going to put Tanos's head on along the way. Oh well, but I think I'll just make a new one.